I just am. All right already, damn. Take two. My name is Titus Coventry, and I just came home. And this is my own authorized home movie. She don't look like much, do she, huh? But she was everything to me. She about the best damn thing I ever had, and she was taken from me. What for? Huh? Oh, so she could sit in a warehouse in downtown Los Angeles, huh? For what? For nothing? So she could just sit in the dark? Well, that ain't right, man. Who? Damn. I feel like Patrick Swayze in that movie, Dirty Dancing. You know, when he marches in at the end to Kellerman's and says, nobody puts baby in the corner. No, B. That does not make you Jennifer Grey. No, B. No, I do not want to do the goddamn lift. Man, shut up. Yeah. The following is based on a true story. Some events may have changed. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, that fat kid, when he tells them like everything from the beginning to the end, that ain't a story, that's the truth. And ain't no one wanted the truth, they want the story. And this is mine. Yeah. Yo, B, man. This was a dumb idea. Yes, it is. Stupidest idea I ever had. What? No, I ain't. No. Yo, man. You know I gotta pay my ass right now the size of a little toy rat? Do you? Oh, you proud of that, huh? Well, I love you too. I'll kiss that. Ain't that right, y'all? Yeah. Y'all sitting there thinking, tell me about Banksy. What's he like? Is he sexy? Is he a woman? Well, I know, and you don't, and you can all wait your goddamn turn. There you go. Give a hack 30 seconds so he will play himself so. Don't care about me. They want to know about my man Banksy. If y'all care so much, why the hell you just don't ask him? Oh, we tried, Mr. Coventry, but he simply won't reply. I wonder why. Because you asshole. That's my educated guess. Oh, you wouldn't by any chance, Mr. Coventry, happen to have his home address? No, I do not, motherfucker. Huh? Do you know what my home address is? A cave. That's right. A cave. I'm living right next door to some of the wealthiest people in the US of A, and my home address is a goddamn cave. Excuse me all for cursing, but you know, we all got a line and this reporter stepped directly over mine. See, that cat Banksy, he didn't vandalize my wall. He asked me. That's right. He knocked on my goddamn door and shit, he asked me. And I said yes. I wish that I heaven did a heaven. But we ain't there yet. That's jumping ahead. Let's go back before then. Put it like this. By the time I was grown, I had nothing and no one and no reason to stay here at all. You see, LA is a place that you go to make shit happen. But like, if you're from here, I don't care who you are, you cursed. Should have got out. Should have got on a train down south. Should have hopped on the Springsteen Greyhound style. But I had a dream, man, and I was damned. You know, growing up, I always wanted to be an actor. Yeah. Y'all go ahead and laugh. Yo, that don't mean you can laugh. Yo, man, come on now, that was my dream, y'all. Yo, like, we all gotta have a dream, right? I mean, like, what's your dream, B, huh? Shit, I ain't repeating that. See, I'm a God-fearing man and a God-shirking talent. Like, I see him amongst us undercover at daylight, you know, undiscovered by a Los Angeles. Yeah, I see him in the palm trees, I see him in the trash cans, and I see him in the scavenging rats. And like, for as long as I can remember, he has always let it be known to me that I have a destiny. Motherfuckers got a sense of humor at least. I want to be a movie star. Yo, hell, I'm scrambling around South Central thinking, like, how the hell am I going to get out of this hellhole? And like a half hour away, you got these famous cats living it up in the hills. You know, I never see one of them. I mean, they living right next door, and the only time I see these individuals is on my TV screen. I always wanted to meet that dude, Tom Hanks. You know, just to say like, yo, what's up? Really like your acting and shit. Shake his hand, you know, Tom Hanks. What an actor. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I'm a young man, surviving, striving, you know, trying to make my way. And like, I want everything, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got anything. But like, I'm finding a bed each night, you know, organizing myself, doing like auditions and stuff. Trouble is, I'm having to help hustle in the nighttime, you know, find someone to wash each morning, get my clothes clean, all that, you know, make myself presentable, ready, you know. Anyway, I go on in, and I look at the camera. I say my name. This is my left side, and this is my right side. And yo, you can kiss my backside. And then boom, hit him with the acting. Most times it's like you in a car, and like you got the cops in your tail, and I'm like, yo, I just done 4 years in the motherfucking joint. They better haul ass, cause I ain't down with no goddamn chase, goddamn. What you think of that, YouTube? What you think of my acting? I'm gonna overact your ass in a minute. Damn right you think it's all right. My shit is the shit. Yeah. Hollywood, however, had a different opinion. You ain't an actor, son. You a bum. So why don't you go back to whatever hole you came slithering out from? And I'm gone. Like, yo, I know full well I'm sleeping outside that night, so like, I go for my last shot in some dirty little shack downtown. And like, I get there, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This ain't Hollywood. It's like a Minnesota parking lot. Anyway, I go in, like, all unsure, and this seedy looking cat's like, son, you ever thought about doing adult entertainment? You got a big dick. And I see it. There's a moment, several moments, I guess, in all our lives when a little light gets snuffed out. It's like, I don't know, you a Christmas tree covered in candles or like what have you, and like as you go through life, they just go. And I'm standing there in front of this dude. Got my hands on my pants, and I'm like, I've only got one light left. And that little flame is flickering like hell. I don't say another word. I just turn on my heels, I walk out, and I never look back. And I don't stop walking, and no one walks around here. I walk away from that dirty old shack onto West 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th Street. Feet glancing, they dancing, ain't touching the floor. I am gliding my ass along Beverly Boulevard, my head shut down, I'm following my heart. Through Rampart Village, past Paramount Television, up Northwestern Avenue, then out and up into the hills. And step by step, I reclaim my life. I walk out of the darkness and into the light. I'm like Michael Douglas in Falling Down, who suddenly snaps in the middle of town and says, hell no! Fuck y'all! I opt out! I'm walking along Santa Monica Boulevard, right up Vine Street, then left down Sunset Boulevard, then Hollywood Boulevard, right to the center of it all. Then out and up to the hills of Mulholland Drive. And for the first time in 21 years, I'm alive. Yeah! I swagger my ass down through Universal City, past Universal Studios and all they Universal assholes. I'm singing, I'm crying, I'm singing, I'm laughing. I'm a goddamn snake. I feel great. I feel like a roaring, blood-red snake, crimson and gleaming and bleeding hate. Bleeding it out, getting all that shit gone. With every step I take, I let go, I move on, I'm walking. Across the Hollywood freeway, under the Ronald Reagan, then out and up into the hills. And then, at last, it's still. The air, ain't no sound around here except the sound of the Golden State Freeway, rumbling away to the east. And cicadas. And now, I move on through the quiet. But I ain't stopped crying. But these ain't tears of sadness or little pearls of self-pity. I'm crying because I'm something like happy. Only something, man. I ain't happy as such. Because all the dreams I've ever had have always been manifestly crushed. Ain't exactly cause for celebration. But the sun is coming down over Potrero Canyon. And it is beautiful in an ugly kind of way. In the days relaxing into the thick of night, and I am ready to sleep for 6 months straight. Ain't got a dime to my name. Cicadas, traffic, cicadas. Up ahead in the gloom, there's this white thing looming. I'm like, what the hell is that? Looks a bit like an elephant. I move a little closer. I'm like, nah, man. That ain't no elephant. That there's a water tank. And Titus, you a stupid ass fool. And I don't know why, but like we all do shit that change our lives forever. Ain't no reason to it, like you just do it. So I walk on over, push on the door, and I found a little toy rat sat sitting on the floor. And I'm looking at him and he's looking at me, and I'm like, yo, what's happening, B? And he's like, not a lot. Y'all want to get some sleep? And I'm like, yeah. And it's the best night's sleep I ever had. Did the place up, you know? Yeah, with my own bare hands. Yeah, I know. I couldn't have done it without you. I built a bed. We built a bed up in here. At this end, see? Yeah. I had some buddies in construction, and they took me some timber, a few tools, some working lights. Good people. Yeah. And over here, I threw up some colored throws to make like a partition, see? Ain't easy to fit doors in a cylindrical water tank, you know what I'm saying? And over here, We got a desk. Yes, I built that myself. With a little help from my man B. Yeah. See, everything's round, you feel me? Ain't no right angles in a water tank, so like you gotta come at all this shit laterally. I mean, how you gonna rig pictures on a concave steel wall? Magnets, my people. Well, some people find as trash, and like I turn that trash into treasure. Yeah, I'm a goddamn alchemist, if the truth be told. Always thinking ahead. See, I find an old CCTV system, and then I rewire that shit up, and like now, I got security. Hell, y'all be laughing, but you know, there be some jealous cats out here, and I need it. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm like them Native American Indians, you know, peace-loving, resourceful, wandering on a spiritual tip. But like, if y'all come at me with aggression, and that's my man B here, he's fierce. Yeah. And on that desk, we got a TV. Yeah, man. I had to rig an aerial outside because like the reception was so damn bad. We got electricity coming from a little oil power generator outside. We had to drill a hole to get the cable through. Yeah, man, look. You can still see the hole. Shit. Watched a lot of goddamn movies on that there television set. A lot of movies. Hey, most nights, we got peoples hanging out up in here. Yeah! Metal face Sally, covered in her tattoos. The Fernandez twins doing their crazy ass shit. And Fat Harry, all nervous and quiet, sitting in the corner with his video camera. Fat Harry. Man, who'd have thought, huh? I mean, hey, they were just regular kids, you know, 16, 17, you know, can't drink, can't drive, can't get high without getting busted. What they do? They come and see old Titus. Yeah, it was all good up in here. Peace and love and all that positive shit, man. Yeah, they be like, Titus, I love you, man. I be like, yeah, I love you too. They be like, no, man, you don't understand. I love you. I'm like laughing. They be like, listen, man, you don't understand. It's going to be me and you forever. We ain't never going to part. And it's like a 17-year-old kid who's drank too much tonic wine. I'm like taking that bottle, and he's like, dude, I'm going to go to business school and make a whole load of money in real estate. And 10 years from now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to buy you a house. I'm going to do that. That's a promise. And then he like passes out. I throw a little blanket over the rocking gazelle, wait for him to dry his ass out. Yeah, but he don't come back, buy me no house. That's all right. And he don't even come back 10 years later, and that's all right too. I mean, like, what am I going to do with a house? Huh? I got a home. You know, I got all I need. I mean, I know it ain't much, but it's all I want. It's all I need. It's all I needed. Man, ain't that always the way? You know, folks that don't got shit, get their shit taken away. Folks with everything, well, they can just help themselves to anything. Well, I made this out of nothing. Yeah. I made something out of nothing. No, I did this. No, motherfucker, I did this. You just came along for the motherfucking ride. ain't it? Huh? Kinda perfect, seductive, like something you can't escape from. You know what I'm saying? None of us can escape from. Yeah. The Los Angeles mountains burning away in the haze. The view from my front door. Yeah, like I've been staring at this outline for like half my damn life. And only yesterday, after staring at it like a blind man in the dark, it happened. I woke up. I rose up. And I finally saw what this broken line meant. What my broken life meant. What I was really meant to do. And I came home. But we ain't there yet. That's jumping ahead. Let's get back to back before then. And 7.5 happy good years pass. And like all good shit, like man, you know, it never lasts. And the present comes thundering in like a thunderbolt crack. Bang, bang! What the hell is that? Bang, bang! Goddamn acoustics. Someone knock on the side of you hopping around like a jackass on crack. Bang, bang! All right, I hear you. I'm coming. And here he is. The moment you all been waiting for. This British cat, Banksy. Well, he don't call himself that. You see, he introduced me by his real name. And no, I ain't telling you what it is. No, I ain't telling you what he looked like. The truth is, he didn't really look like much at all. Swear to God. Okay, I tried to describe that cat if I was going to, which I'm not. I'd say he was just a regular guy. But like, British. Yeah. And this dude's like, I want to paint something on the side of your tank. Is that all right? And I'm like, what do you want to write? And he's like, I want to write, this looks a bit like an elephant. I'm like, say what? He's like, I want to write, this looks a bit like an elephant on the side of your water tank. I'm like, why you want to write that? And he's like, because I'm an artist. And I'm like, and how is writing this looks a bit like an elephant on the side of my water tank art? And he's like, because I'll say it is. And I'm like, who the fuck are you to say any fucking thing about any fucking thing? And he's like, oh, no one. And then he grins, all enigmatic style. And I'm like, yeah, man, I get it. You like that French dude. You know, the one who wrote his name on the urinal and turned the art world upside down when he's claimed that just by doing that shit right there was art. I'm like, that's who you like, man. You like that funky French dude. And he's like, I've never heard of it. Then he bursts out laughing. And I'm laughing too because a sneaky British cat is fucking with me. But I kind of like him. I'm like, sure thing, man. Go ahead. Write this looks a bit like a water tank. I mean, elephant. Do what the hell what you like. And he's like, cool. But there's one thing I need you to promise me. And that is, you don't tell anyone about me, what I look like, what I sound like, what my name is, all of that. And I'm like, sure thing, dude. What's the matter? You on the run? And he's like, not exactly. But I value my anonymity. And I thought that shit was weird. But now I see what that motherfucker meant. I'm like, sure thing, man. Your secret's safe with me. I won't say nothing here to no one. But tell me this first. Why you want to write that shit anyway? He's like, who's your little friend? I'm like, my little friend? Oh, that's my man B. Yo, you ain't answered my question. Why you want to write this looks a bit like an elephant on the side of my water tank? And he's like, because it looks a bit like an elephant. I'm like, to hell it does. He's like, sure it does. I'm like, bullshit. He's like, come outside and never look again. So, I take my ass outside and we both standing out there looking up at the tank. I have to say, that motherfucker's got a point. It does look a bit like an elephant. I'm like, yeah, man, you're right, it does. What kind of weird mind you got that you go around seeing these things? He just shrugs. I'm like, why you want to write that shit anyway? He's like, I told you. I'm like, yeah, I know, but why? And he's like, because it looks a little bit like it. I'm like, yeah, I know. But why? Why you want to say that, huh? Is that all there is to it? Is that the only reason? He's like, Yeah. So, Banksy does his thing, and then he says goodbye, and then he gives me this book, and he signs it. I'm like, goodbye, man, and thank you for your book. And he's like, thank you for your time. I'll see you around. But I never see that motherfucker again. Yeah. 3 weeks later, bang, 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 bang. A different kind of bang from before. Bang, 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 bang. Like an alien fist striking my door. Bang, 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 bang. All right, fool, I heard you. I'm coming. I open up this door, and this shady-looking cat gets all falling on my ass and presents me with a court order saying, get your ass out. Your home is no longer your home. Your home is now the property of a legal firm. What was once a worthless hunk of junk is now a priceless work of art and belongs to us, so get your ass out. But like, after 7.5 years of living up in here, I got my ass thrown out. See, I always thought that art was like a picture or a sculpture or some such, you know, something that you could look at, something like you could touch. I mean, how can anyone write in the words, this looks a bit, while it looks a bit like on the side of the motherfucking thing, it looks a bit like it's worth anything. Artists, man. They're just a bunch of sneaky a-holes who can't be bothered to get themselves a proper damn job. But hell, why the hell not my people, right? Live and let live, my people, right? But it ain't that simple. Because it don't end like that. Because that shit right there got a price tag. And I'm sat in the way of a legal company who got all horny, thinking about all the money they make when they take this shit, when they sell that shit, like when they count up all the profits that they make on that shit. But I don't see much evidence of a sale, motherfuckers. I see a half-baked plan. I see a yellow-belly scam. I see me. I see a man thrown out of his property with nothing in this world except for his best friend B. Yeah? I see a terrible waste. I got a horrible taste in my mouth when I think about how this done played. I gather all my belongings, all that I can carry. An African mask, a thermos glass, clothes, washing things, my man B, and I'm walking. Nah, man. I ain't walking. I am staggering. Dragging my ass. I'm like the guy that I held so close in my blood and bones, you know, the guy that I've seen by the side of the road, that guy right there, that motherfucker is gone. A cave. A cave. A cave. Yeah, that's like an echo. Me and B, staring into the jaws of this beast, staring into the gloom. Ain't no water tank, ain't no elephant. Oh, there's room. But this ain't no room. And I guess from what I can tell, from the little that I know and the little that I own, that this is home. Home, bitter home. Yo, Banksy. I liked your book, man. Yeah, it's a good book. But you a sneaky cat, ain't you, huh? Like pretending to be more stupid than you actually are? What's that thing? Like, it was only after years of painting them rats that someone said how clever it was that rat was an anagram for art, and you fronted, huh? Made after this individual that you meant that all along, huh? Like it weren't just a coincidence? See, what I'm saying, brother, is if you hadn't have meant that, then you wouldn't have said nothing in your book to the world, but you did. So what I'm saying, brother, is when you turned my world into a piece of art, did you do that shit on purpose? Were you just fucking around? This pass like a train crash in slow motion before the pass rolls in like the ocean. Hello, hello, hello. Here, I know that hello. Fat Harry. Time out. Let me tell you about Fat Harry. Last time I seen this kid was 2 years previous up in the water tank where this little ginger boy, fat in the face, fat in the waist, sweaty motherfucker if the truth be told, was only 16. Didn't talk so much, didn't smile so much, found it hard to relax. Yeah, used to sit in the corner, smoke a few bongs, and cock his ass up and drag himself home. Looked like the kind of kid that got picked on in school, you know, soft, open, trusting. Anyway, out of the past, this kid rocks up, 2 years older, still sweaty in the ass, and calls into the belly of the monster. Hello, hello, hello? Like a monster? Like a disgusting thing? I crawl out of the darkness like a dethroned king. And he's like, whoa, what happened to you? I'm like, shit happened. And where the hell were you? Okay, I don't say that last bit. You know, Fat Harry's just a kid. I say, shit happened, dude, like it always do. But enough about me. What's up? What's new? And on his phone, he shows me what's new. He shows me you, Mr. Wainwright. Playwright? A play? A motherfucking play? Now, correct my simple ass if I got this shit twisted. But you're a writer, right? You a storyteller, right? Am I right? Am I out of step? Then why the hell you just don't make some shit up? Huh? What are you gonna care about me for, boy? Oh, but you don't, do you, huh? You just care about your dramatic irony, huh? And your quest for the perfect story, huh? And like, here I am, a modern-day caveman, a human cure for your writer's block, huh? Yo, word up, son. If I were you, after tonight, I'd keep a low profile, because when I load this shit up, when I send it out, when this shit goes viral and the word gets out about what you doing and why you doing it, like, why the hell you're pursuing my ass, people folk are going to be looking at you and they're going to be saying, you playing with fire, boy. You messing with a man's life. You playing with he. You playing with me and you playing with B. And man, you ain't behaving reciprocally, because I ain't a writer. I can't write no play. But like if I could, and I did, hell, here's what I'd say. That you a punk ass bitch. You like them damn reporters, but you even worse. You know, because like if there's a story out there, you're damn well find it, trap it, slap it, twist it, turn it till you get what you want out of me, man. I'm alive. I'm a real human being. And like them Native Americans, they Redskin Indians, you know, they used to think that like if you took their photo, you stole their soul. Anyway, Fat Harry's like, is there anything else I can do? I'm like, I don't think so. He's like, yeah, well, I'll see you around then, Titus. I'm like, yeah, see you around, Harry. And then he's like, wait, I almost forgot to give you this. And he hands over a small black package, all ginger and care like his tomcat hair. And like, I open it up to find a video camera. His video camera. I'm like, you giving this to me? Why? And he's like, I don't need it. See, the way that I see it is this. If anyone's going to tell your story, that person should be you. And I'm like, are you for real? And he's like, with a double E-L. I don't know what that means. But I can see that he's pleased, and riding high, he leaves. I watch his wobbly ass go. Man, he waddles in that kind of like nervous way, hauling his sweaty ass back to the city. And I just feel so damn volcanic, spreadable. And just like all those years when I walked out of the city, the tears start to fall from my weary old eyes. And just like all those years before, man, they don't stop. Yeah, baby! Ha! Me and B, sitting in the sun outside our way, outside the cave, looking at the mountains across the way. See, like, I know those mountains better than I know my own face. And now, I feel like I'm seeing them for the very first time. We're getting warm, my people. We're getting very, very, very warm. Something in my blood starts to fizz, and something in my head starts to click, and something in my backbone starts to split, and nothing in my body is liking this. I'm like, my knees are trembling, my spleen is quivering. Those heels, those motherfucking heels, they're like calling me! What happens next, I know y'all thinking. Well, it goes a little something like this. The Lord God Jehovah took the form of a hawk. He came over the south side of the canyon, rose up, eclipsed the sun, swooped down, and nibbled on some carry-on. Woo! Yo, man, you know, I was just doing my thing, you know. I wasn't doing anything, and here, I done told you. And then bam! I'm kneeling, and bam! I'm reeling. I'm pleading for whatever this is to stop. I'm rolling in dirt, I'm bathing in dust. I'm wearing a face cake full of earth. And then, I see myself through the eyes of the hawk. Through the eyes of God, I see me. Now, 30 years I've been a tramp in Tinseltown, but look at me now, in my very own show, in my very own audience with Jehovah. And Jehovah the Hawk, he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and then he's within me. And from within his featheriness, I see my own incandescent holiness. Shit done changed. And Jehovah the Hawk comes over and rests talon on my jugular. This dude ain't playing. For real, he's an Avion. Yeah, a creator come South Central gangster. The Avion creator come South Central gangster. And this monstrous, heaven-sent ghetto bird bends down to have a word in my fearful ear. And this is what I hear him say. I know where your baby is. Time out. You know that bit in The Matrix when Keanu Reeves finally gets his shit together? And Larry Fishburne's like, yeah, motherfucker, you can dodge bullets. Now go get that shit. That's what happened here. I thought God had forsaken me. Turns out he was just testing me. Yeah. So now, you take any good movie, any good story, you break that storyline down, it looks something like this. Yeah. First thing you gotta ask yourself is, what does your central dude want? Well, hell, I done told you. I want to be Tom Hanks. That's my word. One. And that dream goes away badly. Two. Yo, next up we got some seedy cat asking me to drop my pants and me getting the hell out of there to here. Three. I meet B. Four. And for the first time in my life, I chilled for 7.5 years. And now we're here. 4.5. With my man Banksy. Yeah. Motherfucker turns my home into an elephant. Hey, the devils roll up and take her away. 5. Then Fat Harry rocks up. 2 years older, still sweaty in the ass, and shows me what's new on his camera phone and gives his video camera to me. 6. Then Jehovah the Hawk comes over yonder and sends me on a date with destiny. 7. Yeah. Los Angeles, man. Storytelling capital of the Western world. I mean, it is literally part of the landscape. So now I know y'all thinking, What the hell happened to get us from here, 7, to here, 8? Well, it goes a little something like this. I pop B in my pocket, and I'm walking. For-two, for-two, for-two. All day candles lighting back up as I take my ass back to Tinseltown. I can feel again. I feel real once again. I'm going back to back then when I turned on my heels and traveled my ass up the Hollywood Hills. But this time, I'm coming back down. I'm walking. Under the Ronald Reagan, only the cars have changed. South down Balboa, just the name remains. I walk through the night and into the day. I'm singing, I'm laughing, I'm crying. I feel great. I feel like a well-done char grilled steak. Black in the jar, sat fat on your plate. With every step I take, I pick up, I feel strong. I'm hauling it up, man. I'm caking it on. I'm walking, yeah. Left of Victory, across the Hollywood freeway. I swagger my ass down through Universal City, past Universal Studios and all they Universal assholes. Some things will never fucking change. No one can stop me. No one's got shit on me. Down through the hills of Mulholland Drive. And for the first time in 2.5 years, I'm alive. I'm walking. But this time around, I ain't like falling down. I ain't like Michael Douglas. I'm Jackie Dan Chan standing next to the mountain and cutting it down with the edge of my hand. Jimi Hendrix style. Motherfuckers, I am coming to collect. I am walking down Northwestern Avenue in a familiar view of the past made present and the present made past. Feet glancing, they dancing, they touching the floor onto West 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th Street, retracing the steps of my younger self's feet. I am walking, and no one walks around here. I walked to where there used to be that dirty old shack where that seedy old cat once asked me to drop my pants in a previous life that's long since died. But it ain't there now, just a warehouse and a giant iron gate standing between me and my baby. I can feel her inside. She's calling me like a whale in a nearby sea. And this is like an hour ago. At 4 in the morning, I bust the fuck in, break open the door, I walk right in. And just like 9.5 long short years before, I push on the door and kiss me tenderly. If I ain't home, bittersweet home. And this is like now. We got a whole lot of now going on right now, right? Y'all ready for the motherfucking showdown? Yeah. Well, it goes a little something like this. You take any good movie, any good story, around about here, 9, your central dude story gets all sewn up. It's usually a happy ever after or like some miserable shit or my personal favorite, a sick ass twist. Well, here you damn well go. My name is not Titus Coventry. That hawk, that's just all talk. Fat Harry, I made that shit up. For 7.5 years, I did make a war to attack my home, and my home was taken away. I did meet Banksy, but that's between us. But everything I told you about me and him was just some high-grade Class A box fresh bullshit. Because, like, if I was to tell you the truth about my life, 2 things would definitely happen. You find that shit appalling, you find it boring, that shit is depressing, full, unrelenting, does not lend itself to light entertainment. That mountain range here, that's just a writer's fantasy. A liar's trajectory. Because the truth of my life looks a little something like this. You a cute motherfucker. Yeah, fuck you. You know, There's a story about the Indian cats, you know, they red-skinned Indian cats, like the original Native American cats that like, back in the day, before milk and gold and God and fear, had a whitey come along with his American way and say, this river right here, this river right here now belongs to us. So get your ass out. Sound freaking familiar? And the Indians, man, they didn't know what to think. I mean, they could understand that they were having to deal with some selfish and paranoid cats. They didn't like it, but they could understand it. What they couldn't understand was the idea that anyone, anywhere, could own a river. I mean, come on, man. It's a river. And that's me. Moving water. I ain't got a goddamn story. I'm just rolling, man. Flowing. Still going. This town, man. Sick in the head. Possessed. Y'all just trying to trap rivers. Yo, Mr. Wainwright, son. You know, I know you're going to do your play with or without my permission. I mean, I don't even know if you need it. All I'm saying is, don't make me look like an asshole. I ain't an asshole. All right? Cool? One more thing. I don't know if you've already cast the actors for your show yet, but I just want you to know that I'm a... Fuck this. Ready, B?
To keep myself sane and happy, being without, being without and with being with, with being without, so to speak, so I could hopefully show people how to be, more positive, not give up hope, be resourceful, not so wasteful, and but just throwing that, but throwing out. People throw things the way I find them, fix and make them into something else.